So if you saw my last video, we talked about the San Diego real estate market cooling down just a little bit. I mean, just a tiny little bit.
Oh, really?
We may or may not be seeing the start of a new trend. Well, not according to the latest analysis from home improvement site Porch. I ran across this article yesterday, actually in the San Diego Union Tribune, and they are predicting, ready for this? San Diego home prices will maintain their meteoric rise in the next 12 months. A new study says, with a hefty increase of 24.7% to a median home price nearing $1 million. If that's the case, I don't know what to say. Most of the predictions I've seen look like this. This graphic has several of the heaviest hitters, I guess, in the residential home market, such as Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. They're definitely the most bullish at just under 15% and 12%. As you can see, it goes down a bit from there with Zelman at 11.3%, MBA or Mortgage Bankers Association predicting 10.3%, and the National Association of Realtors predicting a 9.2% increase in the median home price. That is not a rolling 12-month forecast, but you get the idea. So Porch is actually new to me. It's not one of my go-to resources. I usually check. It will be if they come anywhere close on this prediction, I gotta say. The article says, home improvement site Porch, which provides research on housing market trends, said the San Diego metropolitan area will experience the third highest price increases in the nation, led by current data showing how much homes are selling for over asking and wage growth. It said Austin, Texas will have the biggest increase at 31.1%, followed by Phoenix at 26.2%. The San Diego metropolitan area, which includes all of San Diego County, had seen prices rise 15.2% in a year as of July. They are pretty close on that. So the stats I'm using come directly from the multiple listing service, say we are actually up or a little bit higher for the last 12 months at about 18% or so. So a little bit higher than their figure. Analysts have said low mortgage rates, scarcity, improved fortunes of stay-at-home workers, and millennials aging into homeownership are the biggest reasons why prices continue to surge. All very true, although I wish they had expanded on what they mean by improved fortunes of stay-at-home workers. Transportation savings, maybe? I'm not sure. If you have ideas, let us know in the comments. Porch predicts home prices will rise across the United States in the next year for the same factors and will be led by Western states. It used a variety of sources for its predictions: Zillow, Redfin, the United States Census, the S&P CoreLogic Case-Shiller indices, to show where homes were selling over asking prices, how much they had already increased, and strong median household incomes. If Porch's prediction comes true, the median home price in San Diego County will be $940,933 at this time next year. Can you imagine $940,933 for the same home that cost $640,000 in 2019. The U.S. real estate market is reaching unprecedented heights, Porch researchers said in the report. Yes, I would say so. Nathan Motor, principal with the San Diego real estate analyst, London Motor advisor, said the Porch forecast was plausible, but said a countywide 24.7% increase is probably high. Right, he's probably looking at the same forecast I am and thinking, what? However, he said if you look at specific housing types and location, it's not that hard to imagine. So Motor said North County single-family homes could easily be up 25% in a year because that is where there is the most high-wage growth is in single-family home construction is considerably down. All right, so when they say North County, I think they're primarily focusing or talking about this specific area of San Diego, which is going to be classified as like a north county inland, most likely, which includes really pricey, extremely popular communities like Carmel Valley, Rancho Penasquitos, Poway, Rancho Bernardo West. You could probably throw Rancho Bernardo East in there as well. The Porch study took all home types, townhouses, condos, and single family for its prediction, but Moeder said the single-family market is where we will probably see the most eye-popping results. So I agree. I mean, single-family residence It's always had the highest median price. You can never be 100% correct in a forecast, he said. If someone asked me if single-family homes increased 25%, I could see that being a plausible scenario because we aren't building anymore. That's true, but we are building. There's a little bit of construction happening right now. Not a lot, but there is a little bit. I don't know. I think it's a little high myself. San Diego County single-family home construction still has not recovered since the Great Recession, with most regional planners favoring multifamily construction to fit more people in rapidly decreasing available land. Later said the problem with that scenario is the majority of the demand is for single-family properties, which means they will continue to go to the highest bidder for the reasonable future. This is true. We never fully got back on track, like as far as new home construction after things started declining after 2005, which led into 2008, 2009, 2010. We all know what happened there during the housing crash. There are new communities and new builds starting up in San Diego, but nowhere near the pace and rate that they used to be. So there were 3,160 single-family homes constructed in 2020, 3,043 in 2019, and 3,389 in 2018, said the Real Estate Research Council of Southern California. Compare that with 9,555 in 2004 and 7,904 in 2005. Alan Nevin, Xperia housing analyst. On a side note, realtors from this guy, we got a monthly email or through the San Diego Association of Realtors, sends us a report he does for us. It's usually a pretty good breakdown. Just a few pages where he thinks we are and what might happen. He drops in a lot of different statistics. I'll drop a link for you in the description below so you can check that out for this month to get an idea of what it looks like. We get it every month. I think it's pretty good. Alan Nevin, Xperia housing analyst, also felt the porch forecast was high with a 12 to 15% increase in the next year more likely. He said things that could slow the growth are a rise in mortgage rates or a change in loan to value terms. He said mortgages that only require 3% down for ever-increasing home prices might be seen as increasingly risky. However, Nevin said neither scenario has shown signs of happening yet. Remember, I'm going to have this linked for you down below in the description. For the Greater San Diego Association of Realtors, Nevin wrote there were just 1,373 single-family homes sold for under $500,000 in July 2021, using the 12-month rolling average. That compares with 3,445 at the same time last year. So there were 7,130 condos sold under 500,000. That's probably going to include townhomes as well, using the same formula, compared with 7,226 at the same time in 2020. Porch forecasts the nationwide home price will increase 15% at the same time. San Diego Metro will jump 24.7%. California metros are all expected to make big strides in the next year. Porch said San Jose would increase 24.5%, Riverside by 21.8%, San Francisco by 21.2%, Sacramento by 18.7%, and Los Angeles by 18.5%. Well, not too bad for a state that everyone is leaving. Predictions for home prices are typically seen as tricky business. Yeah, I would say extremely tricky business. It's more like impossible in most cases. Do you think any of these analysts predicted an 18% increase from July 2020 to July 2021? Heck no, they didn't. Because changes in mortgage rates, unexpected events, and natural disasters can shift the market considerably. San Diego Union Tribune's 12-person panel of business leaders and economists predicted in December 2019, the median home price at the end of 2020 would be $570,000 at the lowest to $624,500 at the highest. It ended the year at $715,500. There you go. Anyway, I thought this was pretty interesting and eye-opening article. Borderline shocking if you follow the San Diego or nationwide housing market. My personal opinion is we probably end up somewhere in the 9 to 10% range here in San Diego, but who knows? Let me know what you think about the current real estate market here in San Diego. If you think we're going to reach almost $1 million in the next 12 months. Super interested to hear about that. And don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button if you found this content useful or entertaining. So if you're moving to, from, or within San Diego, I'm always happy to help. So don't be shy about reaching out. And I publish videos at least once a week, usually more at this point, so check back soon. If you're looking for your next video, I think you might like this one. And thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.